Hi everyone, welcome to episode 6 of Righteous Forest Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke. Now, last time I was indecisive about whether I would be taking on Falkner or the remainder of Sprout Tower, and instead decided to do a little bit of both. Took out all of the gym trainers in Falkner's gym and the remaining Sage, excluding the head Sage in Sprout Tower, and I wasn't confident in my ability to get through the battle with the final Sage without using Quartz or Velvet, who had both already reached the maximum level allowed by the level cap. Now, I did some training off screen, got Lavender and Sage up to level 9. I think that should be fine. As you can see, everyone's holding an item. In every case, it is just a berry. So I'm going to go into battle with Falkner. Wish me luck. Alright, I'm gonna just start by setting up a couple of defense curls. That'll make me feel a little bit safer. I know it's using Mud Slap, lowering my accuracy, but I'm kind of just gonna let that happen. Low accuracy is a problem, but hopefully, yeah. Quartz can still deal a fair amount of damage per hit, so... I think one more hit will take out the Pidgey before he uses a potion, except now I'm not going to be able to hit anything ever. And I got my berry. Good God. No, shoot. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Sage. Now, I'm going to try to take down Falkner at his own game with Velvet Smokescreen attack. Now, the thing's dealing 8 damage per hit, so with a critical, not even that would be able to take out Velvet in one go, so I'm just going to keep using Smoke Screen. Yeah, how do you like it? Velvet's faster than the Pidgeotto, which kind of surprises me. Alright, I am now in the range where a critical will take me down, so I'm going to switch to Sage again. heal Quartz. Really? Fortunately, I don't think this Pidgeotto is going to be taking out Quartz anytime soon. But the accuracy drop is a bit annoying. Yes! Critical hit! Perfect. Didn't want to risk giving him an opportunity to use a potion. And Falkner goes down. Alright, that was it went about as I thought it would, with me winning confidently, but having to use a bit of dirty tactics to take out Pidgeotto. Smokescreen is just beautiful in a Nuzlocke. And now I've got Mudslap. Oh, right. Almost forgot about this. The call from Professor Elm, who will be sending to me a Togepi egg. Now, the way I handle eggs and gift Pokemon and such, and the way I know a lot of other people do as well, is they count as the encounter for whatever area you get the physical egg or Pokemon or fossil or whatever. No, not fossil. The egg or Pokemon in, not where the egg hatches. And in the case of a fossil, which doesn't apply to this game, wherever you revive the fossil, the fossil is what counts as the encounter. So that's how I'll be doing it for the course of this challenge, so that Togepi egg is the encounter for Violet City. If somehow you manage to get an encounter here, I don't know how you would, then I suppose if you, say, traded over Pokemon with Headbutt at the beginning of the game and got something from one of those trees, you do have to pick up the Togepi egg to progress in the game, so I suppose in that situation, it would be fine for you to go and pick it up. Now, my level limit has increased to the beautiful number of 15. So now I'm going to go into Sprout Tower and take on the head sage person. I'm probably going to wind up looking like a fool and I'll have like no good Pokemon at all, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. Now I don't have to worry about sending my good Pokemon over the level limit either. There's Alex. Up to no good. The rival in Gold and Silver is always one that I have felt seems interesting on the surface, but not enough is really talked about with him in-game. Like, he has a very interesting backstory. It's touched on even in Pokemon Fire Red, but in-game you don't learn that much about him, which keeps him mysterious, which is always interesting. Alright, let me just check. Alright, I think we're good. Level 7 Bellsprout. Okay, maybe this guy wasn't as big of a deal as I initially thought. Ugh, growth. So annoying. Another Bellsprout. Growth. And quick attack. Growth again. Alright. Sometimes I think the AI could be just a little bit better, even for some of the trainers who aren't necessarily the best. Now, against the Hoot, I'm going to send out my own Hoot Sage. Alright, level 10 Hoot. Alright, how much do I do? Not quite sure how I feel about that. Think I'm gonna get Sage out of there. I'll send out Quartz. I know a lot of the trainers coming up have water-type Pokemon. Quartz won't be quite as useful against them, so give them some experience now. Fortunately, this thing has no chance of taking her down. Even if I just have to chip away slowly. Level 11. There's my Rock-type move. Just in time for taking out 2 high-level flying types without it. But whatever. Alright, got Flash. Now, Flash isn't really as bad as people give it a ton of hate for, but I'll admit it's still not very good. Now, I'm simply going to head out of the tower and wrap this thing up. Before I forget, take the berries off. I generally only like having berries on my Pokemon when going into important battles, because sometimes you go against something that's barely doing any damage to you at all, and it just happens to slowly chip away half of your health, and Pokemon consumes a berry unnecessarily and wastes it. So it's better to always save them for important situations. Alright, so I have cleared Violet City, and next I'll be going to, I want to say it's Route 32, Either way, I have a chance for both a Mareep and a Wooper. So, yes, on Route 32. And, I mean, there's also a chance I'll get something like an Ekans or a Hoppip. I really don't want a Hoppip. Let's check this egg. I may or may not hatch the egg off screen. Probably not. We'll have to see. Anyway, the first milestone in Forest's Pokemon journey has been reached. So, go team. And the future's looking bright. My team seems pretty solid, at least for the time being. Finally getting some stab moves. And yeah, I will see you next time for episode 7.